Well, plenty of businesses measure their success in dollars and cents. At Omaha Love, success equals weddings, engagements, and plenty of happy couples. If you're looking for a match, meet two women who can help: owner Courtney Quinlan and matchmaker Alison David. Good morning, ladies. How are you?
Good morning.
Good to see you guys. No, it's good to have you back here. Let's talk about OmahaLove.com. What are the services that you offer?
Well, Omaha Love is a matchmaking service, and we specialize in introductions for like-minded singles who are serious about dating and finding love.
Yeah.
We also have a lot of speed dating events and singles events throughout the Omaha metro area.
Yeah, let's talk about this because there's a difference here. I want to make this distinction. What's the difference between matchmaking, a matchmaking service, and an online dating site?
Well, online dating is strictly done online, so there's nobody to monitor it. So with matchmaking, we actually meet and screen every single person in person to make sure that they really are who they say they are.
Yeah, because online dating, sometimes you don't know exactly. You might see a picture of somebody who may appear to be very attractive, and then when they go to meet that person in person, that's not who they say they were.
Right, and I mean, I hear those stories all the time. So we actually take the extra step to meet everybody, as well as screen photos. We either take a photo in our office or approve photos to make sure they're current and they're a really good representation of that person.
So what sets Omaha Love apart from other matchmaking services then?
Well, what makes us different and special is that we are the only locally owned business in probably within hundreds of miles of Omaha. And we also allow our clients to see pictures and profiles, which other matchmaking services typically don't do. And we do not limit introductions. So our clients can meet as many suitable matches until they find the one.
And Allison, you're a matchmaker, and you've seen these success stories up close and personal. How many success stories do you have? And here, as we look at a couple right here.
I would say we've got dozens of marriages so far in our business, many current engagements, and even more long-term couples that have been together for 6 months plus.
Yeah.
So.
What kind of people do you work with? I remember, gosh, back when I was dating, I mean, this type of service wasn't as popular as it is now, and sometimes it was. Some people thought they were kind of embarrassed to say they went through a matchmaking service, but now it's kind of becoming the norm now. What type of people are you working with?
We work with all different kinds of people. We work with 21 and up. The oldest couple that we married off was in their 70s. And you know, the main thing that I'm looking for is that our clients are serious about finding love, that they're not looking to play the field, that they don't have any kind of extensive criminal histories, and that they are financially and emotionally stable.
But at what point should somebody consider a matchmaking service? Because that's kind of the question. They're out there dating. Maybe they go to the bars. Maybe they meet people at church. Maybe the grocery store. But at some point, they maybe get discouraged. At what point do you choose a matchmaking service?
Well, I would say when you start to feel like you're just not getting exposed to the quality of singles that you want to meet with what you're doing. And when time is an issue and you're busy working and kind of go through the same routine every day, and then you just find yourself going home and not getting exposed to like-minded singles, that's when looking into a matchmaking service would be very beneficial.
Because that's what it does. You really open the door to all these other people that are out there that you may not come in contact to on a daily basis.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. You have a singles event that's coming up. I want to talk about this because this is pretty cool. And these have proven to be really successful for a lot of singles out there. What is this?
We have a speed dating event coming up on August 24th. It's a Sunday evening down at the Magnolia 16th and Howard.
Yeah.
Speed dating is a little bit different type of event. Basically, you get to kind of preview lots of different people in one sitting.
And so you meet them in person right away. Yeah.
It's a series of about 3 to 5 minute mini dates, and we, depending on how many people show up, can be 10 to up to 20, 25 people.
What are those conversations like? Because you have a short amount of time to talk to some of these singles. What are those conversations like? Have you kind of walked around and listened to some of these conversations?
Well, we give them a list of conversation starters so it's not so awkward.
Right.
Some of the conversations, I mean, they get into things that amaze me within 3 to 4 minutes.
Well, because you don't have much time. Let's get right to the meat of this thing, right?
Right, and it's really cool because you're able to kind of get a preview of somebody that you'd go on a date with, and then at the end of the night, they turn in papers to us, and when there's a mutual match, we contact both parties and set up an actual date for them.
Yeah, and when you talk about people, when you're looking for these people, these singles to take part in your service, you want people who are serious about finding love, but does that mean you're looking for people who want to get married?
Not necessarily. The main thing that I'm looking for is that people are serious about dating. I work with people who have been widowed and who have been divorced, and marriage is not really what they're looking for. They don't need to be married, but they want a lifelong companion. So, of course, I do have people that have never been married with no kids, and their ultimate goal is to start a family.
Can you walk me through the process? So when you match two people up, what's that experience like for them? Do they go out on a date? How does it work?
We actually arrange all the date details for them, which is kind of a little extra
nice.
step. Yeah, it
Right.
takes a lot of the extra stress out of it. So we go find a kind of mutually located place that's pretty neutral in setting, typically for cocktails or coffee, so that they're shooting for about an hour or so, that they kind of just meet each other, kind of keep it low key. We like to tell them just to keep it more of a meet and greet type of thing rather than a date.
Right. Then a romantic,
little low pressure
rendezvous.
Yes,
Right? No,
yes.
yeah, you just want them to get to know each other a little bit. Okay, you brought in a special offer for our viewers. Let's talk about that for a second. What's the special offer?
We did. If you sign up for the month of August, you are going to get a month free with the purchase of a membership.
That's great. Fantastic. So you got to sign up for a membership, and then you get the month of August. If you got to sign up in the month of August, and then you get that month free.
Correct.
Awesome. Okay, how do people get in touch with you? What do they do?
The best thing to do would be to go to www.omahalove.com, and you can also call me directly at 402-681-6676 or at 402-991-4053, or shoot me an email at info@omahalove.com, and I will speak with you directly, and then we can set up a time for you to come in and meet with me to determine if the service is a good fit for you.
OmahaLove.com. And Courtney was telling me that since they've been in business, over about 50 marriages?
50 marriages, lots of long-term couples and engagements, and then we've also seen over 4 couples have babies this past year.
Doing great work. Courtney,
Thank you.
helping people find love. I love it. Thanks, guys. Thanks for coming on. If you think